Alright guys, D1 Maki main here. I'm just going to do a quick guide on how to use this unit if you ever have to. She's a red DPS. She doesn't need CE to use her skills, and yeah, that's basically it. You can use her in every red floor in Tower until floor 42, which has physical technique damage reduction, so she cannot be used there. It's out the way. Let us get into her advantages. Her skill 3 is AoE skill with decent multipliers. You can clear waves efficiently if you alternate between S3 and S1, and you'll be fine. Her skill 2 has an insane Taijutsu damage debuff for single target bosses that do physical technique moves, so you will take almost negative damage when you use your skill 2. Skill 1 is just skill 1, you do some damage, but it's nothing close to skill 3 or ult, that is. For skill order priority, you max ult, as usual for any DPS, max ult. Skill 3 can follow closely after, and then skill 2 or skill 1, whichever. You can just leave those at 8 respectively and you'll be fine. If you set up your team correctly, her ult should usually do some decent damage or one shot. Now that we have the skill order out of the way, let's look into her recollection bits. The bit on the bottom right is called Tokyo Fukuoka Exchange. It is the best in-slot taijutsu bit to do absolute bonkers damage when you ult. It's basically the non-standard for physical users, but since I don't have that, I have to use Like-Minded Sisters. It's basically the same thing, but with less base stats. And base stats add up for your final damage, so it's quite important. If you don't have Like-Minded Sisters, Play of the Strong would be your third best option, because you are able to use the auto skill on the turn before you ult, as well as when you are ulting. So you get a 60% damage boost for your physical damage when you ult and the turn before. Nameless Suit is also good, but it has lower base stats than Play of the Strong, and its activation requirement for the secondary passive for the additional 30% physical damage boost is hard to achieve, with Maki's passive now being the actual heavy restriction where she heals every turn. So if you can activate the 50% passive skill, then Nameless Youth is better than Like-Minded Sisters or Play of the Strong. So yeah, that's basically it. Alright, now that we know what bits are good on her, let's talk about Team Cups. Yaga is the best buffer for her, as there are no mono red buffers on global as yet. Nanami and Gaku are also great free-to-play options. Gaku especially is just broken because of his physical technique damage taken debuff, which is not common on SR units. It's a SSR unit trait, but he came early, so if you have Gaku, please use him once the boss does not have debuff immunity. And Nanami is just Nanami, damage dealt buffs that you can stack every turn, which makes you do much more damage. So yeah, that's basically the free-to-play option to buff her final damage, which is your ult. And outside of ult, you just spam S3 and S1 and then you're fine. In a less free-to-play scenario, Degumi and Gaku is the best option to nuke with her. You can one-shot every floor with her. 29, 30, 31, 32. And then I believe it's 41. Yeah, you can nuke those floors if you run that team. I love using Mai with her. It's just a fun unit. You get a lot of damage, a lot of debuffs, and you just kill whatever you fight. So yeah, that's basically it for Maki. That's really all you need to do, and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's her. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the simplified version of her guide. I can make more detailed guides in the future, but that's only if people request it as much, because nobody's using this unit. let's be real. Nobody's using her. She's not the greatest red DPS, and other red DPSs exist that just completely blow her out of the water. Like, she's just buns, man. But if you do have to use this unit, let me know on Discord. Just ping me in the official Discord. My name is as it is on YouTube, so just ping me. I'll be there. Guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you guys again when I'm doing the blue version, this simplified guide, and the green version as well. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.